What's up, broski? I want to talk about the mass shooting that happened over there in, I think it was Indianapolis, Indiana. Check out the link on the bottom if you want more of the story. All right, so check it out. There was a mass shooting at a FedEx facility. um, it was a 19-year-old white teenager. This guy, he was a former employee of FedEx. He was a fired ex-employee. I guess this guy he was pissed off. He decided to go back there, return to his former job, and he started shooting up the place with I think it was a rifle. And after he handled his business, then he ended up turning I think a pistol or his rifle on himself. I don't know how many guns this guy had on him, but he ended up obviously turning the gun on himself and blowing his fucking brains out. All right. So pretty much, I mean, that's the happy. That's at least we get a sort of a happy ending with this story. A no good piece of shit blows his brains out. Great. Now FedEx right now, these guys are getting shamed hard. Okay, FedEx, they're facing what's the word I'm looking for? They're under a lot of scrutiny because they have a stupid cell phone policy where I don't know exactly how it works, but I think the warehouse employees or the people that work fucking shipping out the boxes and all that bullshit, they have a fucking policy where their employees are not allowed to bring their cell phones to their job, or I think they gotta keep their cell phones in a locker or some shit like that. And the reason why FedEx is under a lot of under the microscope right now, broski, is because look what happened. We had a fucking mass shooting. All right, we have people that in their last fucking moments couldn't even contact their loved ones to tell them, hey, I'm about to get shot the fuck up by this gunman that's coming my way in a couple seconds. All right, there's no way for them to make any kind of call, no way for them to call 911 because hey, the corporate executives decided that it would be a wonderful idea to not trust their employees with fucking cell phones. Get the fuck out of here, broski. The reason why this is personal to me, broski, is because I used to work at O'Reilly's. Okay, and I only worked at O'Reilly's for like shit. I think like barely 2 weeks. All right, I worked at one of their main hubs. All right, huge warehouse, fucking huge, huge fucking warehouse. But I was a driver. I didn't do any warehouse work. I was a van driver. All right, and this place before any employee entered the facility, okay, they had to put their fucking cell phones in a assigned numbered locker, and then they would have to go through a fucking metal detector, because they don't want anybody having cell phones at all, not even a fucking smartwatch. All right, the people in the warehouse, obviously, they don't want them on their fucking phones because what? They don't want you to fucking dick around, fucking Instagramming yourself while the work needs to be done. So in a way, I can understand where they're going with this. But the drivers, me, like I was a van driver, I would load up the stuff and deliver it, and even us fucking drivers wouldn't be allowed to have fucking cell phones, right? And how do we get around? How would we have to get around town? Oh, you either got to know your way or do it the old school way. Fucking have a fucking map. Get the fuck out of here. What if there's an emergency? Like this fucking emergency that happened with this fucking FedEx facility. All right? Think about it. Think about that shit, broski. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You have. Can you just imagine that? Some motherfucker is coming at you with a fucking rifle. Oh, where's my cell phone? Oh shit, I forgot. Company policy told me that I have to put it in the fucking locker. You know? FedEx, who knows what's gonna happen? Hopefully, they'll change their fucking stupid company policy. This is not many companies that have that stupid policy in place, but I just think it's fucking stupid that in this fucking tech age, okay, in the digital age that we're entering, I think it's stupid to deprive somebody of their cell phone. It's not just for social media, obviously. It's for fucking emergencies. That fucking O'Reilly's job that I had at Broski, all right? Like I said, barely 2 weeks. I had enough of it, all right? One day, I decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to show up to the place, all right? Because that fucking stupid policy with the fucking cell phone. And not just that, there were just other issues, all right? It's just, bro, sometimes, here's another issue I had with shit Rileys. As a driver, as one of the main hub van drivers, they don't want us, working in the warehouse. So we would just have to, sometimes in between runs, because every time we would finish up a run, we would come back and reload at the warehouse and then leave again to go deliver to other smaller O'Reilly stores, right? But sometimes between runs, when we would go back, guess what, broski? Sometimes I would just stand around. Okay? I would just stand around for 2 hours, drawing on a fucking a notebook, trying to find ways to keep myself occupied. Because guess what? They don't want us on our fucking cell phones, okay? Even when there's nothing to do. Oh, so yeah, what a genius fucking idea. Let's just have these the drivers between runs just hang around for an hour or two. Seriously, just stand around an hour or sometimes 2 hours of not doing absolutely jack shit. All right? And it's like I barely talked to anybody. I barely knew anybody. And I'm just like, bro, I got to get the fuck out of here. So yeah, fuck those kind of jobs where they tell you that you gotta turn in your cell phone into the fucking locker, all right? And you gotta be without it. It's a fucking crazy world right now, all right? FedEx, they're probably gonna get fucking sued, all right? Because this was stupid. Masked gunmen on the loose and employees aren't allowed to call their loved ones because guess what? Their cell phone is in the fucking locker? Anyways, I've already said that too many times. Let me know what you think. As far as this shooter, broski, okay, obviously, he was a pissed off ex-employee, but who knows? He was probably also a psycho simp. This guy was probably a fucking incel. Alright? This guy probably got fired because he tried to hit on a few girls at the job who rejected his stupid ass. All right? They called sexual harassment on his fucking stupid self, and they probably fired him because of that. All right? Another stupid fucking psycho simp. I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly the main reason of him being a psycho simp, and that's why he got fired. Fuck that guy, bro.